Okay, so I'm 16 years old and live in Ireland, which means I'm legally allowed to work 8 hours a day, leave school, drive a motorcycle or moped, change my fucking gender, and leave home. But I'm not allowed to chew chewing gum in school or go to the toilet during classes, lean back in my chair, or use my mobile phone after school on the premises. What kind of retard came up with these rules, man? I understand that younger ages people can fall off chairs and stick gum to the underside of tables, but surely at 16 to 18 years of age this should change. Are we not considered responsible enough to not to ruin the environment that was created for us to learn in? I also understand that some students use the toilet as a way to escape class, so it is kind of a case of the boy who cried wolf. What I mean to say by this is how is the teacher supposed to know if the student is serious about going to the toilet or not? What I have to say to this is fuck you. If someone wants to get out of class that much, just let them. Who the fuck cares? They're only missing out on their own education, and you as a teacher are still doing your job. I don't know if any of you have ever had those teachers that will make you do the exact same shit every single class. I had a geography teacher for 3 years. During those 3 years, I had 540 school days, and I had geography every single day for 40 minutes. So 540 times 40 minutes is 21,600. 21,600 is 360 hours. That means that I have spent 360 hours in that classroom with him that I will never get back. Every class, I took out my copybook and took down notes. And when I didn't do the homework, which is just taking down more notes, he would make me write out lines. I ended up getting a C in geography, but it isn't even a boring subject, which just goes to show how much of an impact teachers have on how much you like the subject. One of the punishments in my school is detention, which for me is just sitting in silence for an hour after school listening to soothing music. First of all, I'd like to say that in many places, people do this sitting in silence willingly as part of meditation. So the fact that it is a punishment in our school seems a little off. There are even schools that have parts of the day they spend in silence as a part of their routine, which almost sounds nice. Also, a lot of people who spend time in detention are behind in schoolwork or need to study for a test. So don't you think that time is better spent studying? Okay, so right now from the science class over the last 4 years, I've only been learning stuff like chlorophyll makes the leaves green, or the Irish famine started in 1845. But how come I don't know how I would do my taxes if I was to start a business? Or how to go about getting a mortgage? I would be absolutely fucking clueless. Instead, what I do know is that the Irish famine started over 150 fucking years ago, and I have this fucking pot I made from art class last year.